I'm not going anywhere, but obviously SmallRig is going places with the new backpack.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hi guys, I'm Johnny from CineD, and I'm here with Manny. Manny, how are you?
I'm doing great, Johnny, here again at CineD 2026.
Yeah, you guys are very busy, so we actually decided on the spot to make another video about another new product. If you guys missed the first one, well, we talked about an SSD, with quite a unique features that SmallRig is now bringing to the market. But now we want to show another thing and another category. What is it all about?
So this time what we're doing is we're giving you somewhere to put your rig. Not just your rig, but all your accessories, your entire production. So this, Johnny, is going to be our new backpack. This is a 25-liter backpack, and you might not think it's 25 liters. It looks big. So huge. But it is. The reason it looks pretty big is because we've added pouches and just so many features in so many spots. I honestly don't think I'd be able to cover it in less than a minute because it's so much, Johnny.
Is it a collaboration with another influencer, or that's your own thing?
This is actually 100% in-house, our own design, our own product. We are manufacturing it as well. But yeah.
Well, first of all, congratulations. But of course, I want to ask, do we need another bag in the market? There are millions of those. What are the unique features here?
So this bag has actually been designed to be more of like the outdoors adventure solo shooter bag. We're not trying to play along like with, discreet, small, compact. We know that there's individuals out here that come out here, for example, here at Cine Gear, they'll be carrying around totes and backpacks of different camera bodies, action cameras. That's a big market that's been blowing up. And on top of that, not just for them to have somewhere to put it, but to properly store it. And that's actually one of the biggest features about what we put into our design in this.
Okay, so if I have to ask you, what is one of the main features here? It is about storage.
It's not just about storage, but it's about securing your gear. So just to start off real quick, just to give you a heads up. So we have all known that we've had these like tripod pouches or these feet pouches on the side, right? We are now actually implementing a selfie stick pouch. So when you put your selfie stick here, it's not just bopping around everywhere. You actually have a 25 millimeter in diameter pouch. And if you don't want to use it, it has a magnetic clasp. And if you are using it, it's got another magnetic clasp. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm actually quite curious to see how it's going to work in the field, because the thing with bags in general, there is no one product that fits all, and you really need to feel very comfortable with it. It's actually kind of part of your body. Everybody has a different brand that he or she likes to use. So I'm very curious to see how and if people will adopt this one.
I myself have had only like a day or two to actually go through it. And I was actually very intrigued on the design that they did on the inside, especially for the dividers. So what we do is on the inside, we typically have dividers with Velcro, and then there's like soft Velcro all over the inside. What we've done is we've added an extra layer of security where we now have a hook, loop, and latch system within the Velcro. So I myself carry a lot of heavy rigs around in my backpack, and when I move around and then I pull my bag down, the insides have been completely rearranged because the Velcro has finally given out to the weight. Well, because of the new hook, latch, loop system that we've put in there, I'm not going to say regardless of the weight, but because you have such an extra layer of reinforcement, your gear isn't going to be bouncing around and ripping around the Velcro as easy. Plus, we've also added extra dividers in it so that if I wanted to tuck, like for example, I have like a lens that has a free floating element and I just don't want it bouncing around everywhere, I can actually tuck it in and snug it in with the dividers. And so like I was saying, the one thing that has made this design stand out different is we don't just want you to store your gear, we want you to secure your gear within the way you're storing it.
How about pricing and availability?
Ooh, okay, so that's the interesting thing. So we are still taking feedback on it. We have so many different pouches. We have pouches on the front, on the back, obviously on the inside. And so what we want to know is what you don't do and do not want. And we're trying to get that information as quick as we can because we're actually on our last phase of design. And we're looking at launching this product by mid July to end of July, so within a month. And as far as pricing goes, just depending on what it is that we add and take away from the final design, that's going to dictate the price. So right now we don't have an actual market price at the moment.
Is it a one of a kind in the sense of how much it can fit, or you're going like 35 liters and above or lower?
So right now, what I'm showing you here is the 25.
25.
But we are looking at also having a 35, and depending on the market's response and also the market's response for design, maybe we'll go to higher up, 45, 55, maybe a doctor style bag, which I personally want. I want a doctor style bag, but depending on what the market wants, we'll go from there.
Okay. Manny, thank you very much. Again, always pleasure talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Guys, thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.